I want to talk a little bit about why you were hesitant to join Midday Squares in the beginning. Because you did mention you were relatively familiar with some of the protein products from lifting and all that. What was your initial hesitation and what kind of put you over the edge to want to join?
So I was in a weird state. I was running around before Midday Squares, basically throwing college parties on college campuses across Canada and then selling clothing. So I was having the time of my life being a kid. And I wasn't good at running the business. I was good at making the noise and building the brand and getting people excited and feel something about it, something that, but the operation of the business was just failing. The accounting, the actual manufacturing of the clothing, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I was losing more money, but I was having the time of life, and I was becoming very popular in the college scene because the brand was becoming attractive. That being
Mm-hmm.
said, I would go to my brother-in-law, who is he's a software engineer, he's my partner, Nick, and I would go to him for advice on how to build the operation of the business. And he'd always tell me, do this, do that, do that, but it wouldn't register in my head because it was my weakness, and I was doing everything myself. And the problem with that was I was running in a hamster wheel. And then when that came to an end in July 2018, my brother-in-law and my sister wanted, when they started this business, they wanted someone to go make the noise in the company. They want someone that would bring the brand and explode it. And they had the manufacturing down, they had the operations down, they had the structure, the engine of the business running. They just didn't have that noise that needed to come. And they approached me before July. They actually approached me in May 2018, and they said to me, "Do you want to join this chocolate company?" And I was like, "What the hell do you mean chocolate? Like chocolate? Like that's not fun. I'm a candy guy. I don't even love chocolate." And
Yeah.
they're like, it's chocolate protein." I'm like, dude, you need to go look at the grocery aisle and go look at the 20 feet and 1,000 types of bars out there that you're just going to be another one on the shelf. And they're like, no, no, no. They tried to convince me. And I said, no, 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 no. Finally, I realized that I was at a point in my life where you come to a fork in the road and you kind of question yourself. You kind of doubt yourself a little bit. And I was doubting myself. I was recently dumped by my ex-girlfriend at the time, in July 2018. And I had nothing going for me. I didn't want to go back to college campuses and throw parties, live on fraternity couches. It just wasn't, I was 25 years old. I was like, dude, this isn't for me anymore. And I had nothing to
Yep.
do. And all I had was that opportunity from Nick and Leslie, which was like, join the company, be our third founder, and just do what you got to do. Be you, Jake. Just do you. And I was like, what does that even mean? Do me? What kind of job is that? And I finally realized, I was like, you know what? I'm going to join this and for the sake of joining, because I'm not in a good place mentally. I was just like, I didn't know what to do with my life, right?
Yeah.
And I joined, and I didn't love chocolate. Keep this in mind. It's important to know this. I didn't love what I was doing, but I loved the people I was with. And I believed in them too as entrepreneurs. So when I partnered with them, I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And guess what? Over those 6 months that when we started, the first 6 months, I started to fall in love with the food industry. I started to fall in love with it, and things started coming together. So I don't think every entrepreneur has to love at first what they're going to do. I think they have to be open-minded to at least getting there and giving it your all. So I went in full throttle. I didn't just say, oh, I'm just going to do this for the sake of doing it. I said I was going to do it for the sake of doing it, but I'm going to give it my all. And that's where I identified and I experimented, and I found out that I actually love this business. And it wasn't just another chocolate protein bar. And we were doing something special, and we still are. And like I said, our goal is to build the Nike of food.